Josh Feinberg here. We got Steve Feinberg, my father, back in the office. You know, he was in Florida for a few months, you know, escaped the cold. Very jealous of that. And we got him back in the office, so no other way to, you know, get him back here and get him some role playing done, right? Try to stumble him and try to work on his skills.
I don't know why I left in the first place, but anyway.
What, leaving Florida?
Yes.
Why?
Because it was beautiful there.
I know.
It's not bad here. As a matter of fact, I learned to appreciate the beauty more.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully I can stumble you in some role playing today.
Okay, let's get this going.
All right. My name's going to be John, and you're going to be calling John's Auto Body.
John's Auto Body. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Ring, ring, ring. Hello.
Hello. Yes. This is Steve from Everlasting Capital. I'm looking for John.
Who's calling?
This is Steve Feinberg from Everlasting Capital. I had a note on my desk to give you a call.
Everlasting Capital. You're just another one of those loan companies, huh?
No, actually, I had a note on my desk to give you a call. I think somebody called me. Is this John?
It could be John, under the right circumstances.
Okay. Well, so John, how's your day going?
It's going okay, but I gotta tell you, I'm really not interested in financing.
Of course you're not. Because if you were interested in financing, you'd be calling me.
But I'm not.
I really want to understand is a little bit more about your business. I know you're in the auto body business, right?
Right.
And I think they've got some new initiatives right now that are coming out for paint booths. And can you tell me a little bit about some of your plans for expansion?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm really looking to expand. Why would I want to expand when everything's going good? All my bills are paid and I have no debt.
That's a pretty good position to be in. But if you could do something, I'm sure, is there things that could make your life any easier?
Yeah. Yeah, my wife could stop spending my credit cards.
Okay. Well, we should give her some more money to be able to spend. And that'll make happy wife, happy life.
That is true. That is true. So let me ask you, what's your rates?
That's a good question. Depending upon, how long you've been in business for, they usually range anywhere from 5 to 9% on the equipment side.
Wow.
Depending upon capital.
5 to 9%, because everyone's calling me with these daily payments that are like, 15, 20, even higher than that.
Really?
Yeah, so you guys offer working capital with monthly payments for 5 to 9 months?
John, let me ask you this. So obviously you've been talking to some people about different finance options, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now what's kind of the driver behind that? What were you looking to do?
I wasn't looking to do anything. Everyone just calls. I get 100 calls a day.
You're a pretty popular guy.
Right.
Yeah.
I tend to be. I think I have a little bit of a fan club. Are you part of it?
I am. Actually, we're both from the same club.
Okay.
Yeah, and I want to, what I want to do is I want to develop more of a long-term relationship, and we try to understand what some of your goals are.
Okay. I mean, let's put it this way. I do have an older lift that I'm looking at because, it's older. Sometimes it breaks down, takes a little while, so we do have some downtime, and I do have to send business out to, other companies.
John, let me ask you this. So when your lift does break down and you do have to send them out to other companies, how does that impact your business?
It makes things tough, obviously, I'm losing money because I have to send them to somebody else, or I have to drive the car somewhere else to be able to get it up, on someone else's lift. So, it's tough for me.
Okay, so John, you're losing money on those customers that have to go somewhere else.
Yep.
What about as far as the next time they have to have a job done? Do they end up coming to you, or do they go?
Well, yeah, because I've been in business for like 10 years, so, I have a lot of repeat business. So I try to keep them sheltered from, even seeing that the lift is down as much as I possibly can.
Okay, but sometimes, if it takes a little bit longer to have the work done, what is the impact as far as you losing customers and not realizing that you no longer have those customers?
I mean, there's impact that I probably don't see then.
Okay, so now not only is your cost gone up because you have to have somebody else do the work, but you also potentially losing customers. So now what happens if you had a new lift?
Yeah.
That you didn't have to worry about if it was going to break down or not, and you wouldn't have to send customers? How would that impact your business?
I mean, that obviously would make things better, and that's why I brought it up, you know?
Okay, well, I can't see why you haven't done something as of right now, so let's do this. We'll take the next steps, a couple quick questions, and we'll put some options.
Realistically, what is my rates going to be? You know, you said 5 to 9%, but, you know, what's my rate going to be?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. We need to look into how long you've been in business for, the type of collateral, but it's very, very competitive. The more important question is, how can another day go by without you having this lift situation resolved? So at least we can put some options together for you and see what it's going to look like.
All right.
So just a couple quick questions.
Perfect. So, I mean, that's as you can see, some good role playing. Let's even think about what happened on that call, right?
Yeah.
You know, what was going through your mind when, you know, he was just saying 100 people are calling me, I'm not interested, I've never taken out financing. You know, can you explain to them, you know, what you're trying to do in that certain situation?
Yeah. What I was getting from that was that's one of those responses, an automatic response to block me. It was like a wall that he was putting up, so he wasn't really letting me know what his real issues are. So I try to find a way to be able to get around that and, you know, really be able to have an intelligent conversation with the merchant.
Absolutely. And then even the next part, right? So I said, you know, I brought up the fact of, you know, me being John. John brought up the fact that his lift was broken down, right? And, you know, it keeps breaking down. You know, can you explain a little bit about why you took the direction you took there?
Well, what I heard that there was an opportunity, that there was a situation in which a problem, that if we could draw out all the impacts of what the problem was on his business, we'd be able to come up with a solution and help him solve a problem, and that's what we do, is we solve problems.
Okay. And, you know, being able to talk about the point of, you know, solving problems, you know, one thing that I noticed is, you know, one of the things that you taught me, especially through this whole, you know, the past like 6-7 years is, right, you're trying to pour salt on the wound. You're really trying to pull out those emotions out of the client, and that's what I think you were doing there, right?
That's exactly what I was doing. I was salting the wound and pulling out those pain points, then letting him realize the impact that has on his daily life. And if I can bring it to a point to where it's more emotional,
yeah,
then it really holds more of an impact to the merchant.
Awesome. Well, welcome back, and happy to have you back, and thanks for you know, putting up with my shit.
Thanks, kid.